Are you thinking of using Bybit? Well, before you do, you have to watch this video. That's because we're going to show you everything you need to know about using Bybit, a complete step-by-step guide to using the exchange like a pro. We also have some hints and tips that you won't find anywhere else, as well as an exclusive sign-up bonus too. So be sure to watch right till the end. Before diving in, it's important to state that although we may have an affiliate relationship with Bybit, this video is not sponsored in any way. Important to make that perfectly clear. Moreover, before you start trading on any platform in general, you have to have a proper crypto trading and risk management strategy. We have several videos and guides to that effect, which will be linked to below. Okay, with that out of the way, let's dive into a quick overview of Bybit. If you want to hop straight into setting up that account, or indeed any other part of the video, use those timestamps down below. So then, what is Bybit? Well, it's one of the top cryptocurrency exchanges out there and boasts over 20 million users. It was founded in March 2018 and is headquartered in Dubai. Ben Zhao, one of its co-founders, serves as CEO. Now, Bybit is especially tailored to professional traders, particularly derivatives traders. In fact, according to CoinGecko, it's the second-ranked derivatives platform in the world, just behind Binance. As well as an advanced trading platform with ultra-fast matching engine, it also boasts 24/7 customer service and multilingual community support. So, there's kind of problem if vous ne parlez pas anglais muy bien. Okay, Bybit is available in over 160 countries. Heads up though, if you're based in the US, Singapore, the UK, and some parts of Canada, as well as a few US-sanctioned countries, you're out of luck, as Bybit isn't supported in those areas, at least for the time being. Now, for anyone looking to trade on an exchange, security should be a priority. And when it comes to security, Bybit performs very strongly. It also has some of the lowest fees in the industry, and if you keep watching, we'll show you how to reduce them further. We won't go into all the details here. But if you want the complete deep dive, then I'll encourage you to read our comprehensive written review on coinbureau.com. I'll leave a link to it in the description. For now, though, let's dive right into that step-by-step guide. If you don't have a Bybit account, then we have a link in the description for you. You will definitely want to use that link because not only will you be eligible for up to $50,000 in sign-up bonuses, but you'll also pay 0% maker fees for 30 days. This is an exclusive Coin Bureau offer and it's available only for a limited time, so be sure to follow that link below. Once you've done so, you'll be presented with this sign-up page. You need to fill out your email and choose a password. Of course, it goes without saying that you need to have a super strong password. That means at least 14 characters with a mixture of letters, numbers, special characters, and capital letters. Don't reuse an old password from elsewhere and don't use things like your date of birth, name, or any other personal information. So once you've done that, you can hit Get My Welcome Gifts. Bybit will send you a verification email with a code that you need to use. And once that's done, you're set up and ready to use Bybit. Right, now that you have an account, the very first thing you should do is shore up its security with two-factor authentication. You can do this by clicking on your profile on the top right of the screen, then selecting Account and Security. Next, you'll want to set up Google two-factor authentication. So, select Settings next to Google two-factor authentication and follow the instructions. It will prompt you to download the Google Authenticator app on your phone, if you haven't already, then scan a QR code on the Authenticator app and follow a few basic steps. It takes no time at all and could potentially be the difference between keeping your account secure and being hacked. Now, apart from Google's 2FA, there are a number of other security measures you can take to further bolster your account security. These include a fund password, YubiKey authentication, anti-phishing code, and more. You can also use the New Address Withdrawal Lock feature, so you have to wait 24 hours before any newly added withdrawal addresses can be used. Now, the more of these features you use, the better, because although they can be a bit time-consuming to set up, security should always be your first priority. Right, you also need to verify your identity at this point, as it will allow you to access basic features on the platform, including depositing fiat and trading. On the same account and security page, just click on Identity and Verification and follow the instructions. You'll have to have a proof of identity, like your passport or ID card, and take a selfie for this step. It's very simple. You just allow Bybit to access your camera, show the document, and then, once it's approved, pose for a selfie. When we signed up, the process took less than 1 minute. It's incredibly efficient. After your account has been verified, you'll be at Level 1 verification. This means you have no limits to your peer-to-peer trading. Your fiat top-up limit is $5,000 a day, and you can withdraw up to 50 BTC daily. At today's prices, that's around $2.3 million. If you happen to be a big fish and want to extend this, you'll need Level 2 verification. For this, you just need proof of address. Easy. Right then, now that that's out of the way, you'll want to buy some crypto. Bybit makes this a cinch. Just click on Buy Crypto at the top left of your screen and you'll see the different payment options. The easiest way to buy crypto is using one-click buy. Just click on the cryptocurrency you want to use and the crypto you want to buy from the extensive range of options, and you can buy it using a simple credit card transaction. If you're into derivatives or futures trading, you're most likely going to pick up some USDT or USDC. You can also purchase your crypto using fiat. The process is similar, except this time you'll get a notification with Bybit's bank details. Then you'll need to go into your own bank account and make that transfer to Bybit. Just remember to put your account number as the payment reference. Now, as a general rule, when it comes to deposits across crypto exchanges, it's cheaper to deposit using a bank transfer rather than using a credit card. So, this is what we recommend. In any case, on Bybit, you'll see the range of options available to you and the associated fees, depending on where you're located. As well as buying crypto through fiat, you can also transfer crypto to Bybit from another wallet or exchange. So, to do this, go to Buy Crypto and then select Crypto Deposit. At the top, you can select the cryptocurrency you want to deposit. Next, you have to select the chain. Be sure you have the correct chain selected, or you could lose your crypto. Once you've done that, Bybit will show you your deposit address. Just click on Copy Address. And next, you'll have to go into the wallet or exchange that you want to transfer from. For example, here we have Kraken, but the process is pretty similar regardless of the platform you use. On Kraken, in this instance, you go to Transfer, then Withdraw. Again, you select the crypto that you want to transfer and the network. Then you click Add New Withdrawal Address and you'll get a pop-up where you can add a description of the account. Here, we wrote Bybit. Just below the address name, you should paste the address you copied from Bybit. After pasting, just double-check that both addresses match. You can never be too careful. Once you save the address, just select that option on the transfer screen, fill in the amount you want to transfer, and select Confirm. And that's it. Now, depending on the crypto you're transferring and the network you're using, those funds should in time show up on your funding account page, which you can find by clicking on your profile under Assets. Again, the most important thing to remember here is to double-check your wallet address. If you're planning on transferring large quantities, we highly recommend you transfer a small amount of crypto first. Then, when the transfer goes through successfully, you can transfer the rest. This is a good habit to get into in general when it comes to large crypto transfers. Because while it might cost a bit extra in terms of fees, it's certainly worth it for the peace of mind it'll give you. All right, now that you have money in your account, you can start trading. Before we tell you how to do this, it's important to be aware of the different trading accounts you have on Bybit. The first is the funding account. Think of this as your main hub for managing both crypto and fiat assets. It's where you get to tap into a variety of financial products and trading tools. Users can channel funds via the funding account for a range of different activities. These include subscribing to new earn products and accessing fiat services like one-click buy, P2P, in other words peer-to-peer, fiat deposit, fiat withdrawal, and Bybit card. Next, you have the spot account. If you're into spot trading, this is your go-to account. It's all about immediate settlement, perfect for those regular buy and sell moments that crypto likes to throw at us. After that, there's the derivatives account. Now, derivatives trading is where Bybit excels and is what most traders use the platform for. It's ideal for trading futures contracts and exploring other derivative products. We'll get into derivatives trading later in this video. Then you have the USDC account. As the name suggests, this one is specifically for handling your USDC stablecoin assets, as opposed to USDT, which is the default stablecoin across Bybit. And finally, you have the Unified Trading Account, or UTA. If you set up a Bybit account before September 2023, you will have set up a standard account. This means that you need to have distinct funds in your spot account, your derivatives account, and your USDC account. With the UTA, Bybit gives you much greater flexibility. So, for example, if a trader has BTC in their account, they can use the value of that Bitcoin in USDT, after taking into account how much it's worth as collateral, to make a trade with a USDT perpetual order. This means they're using the value of their Bitcoin to trade in a different type of market without having to sell the Bitcoin itself. It's just far more flexible and convenient than a standard account. Right. Now that you know the different types of accounts, you'll want to know what to trade. So, to get an idea, you should check out the markets and see how they're doing. You can do this on third-party data analytics sites like CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap, of course, but you can also use the Markets tab on Bybit. The first page that will appear when you click on the Markets tab is the Markets Overview. Here, you'll be able to see metrics like the Fear and Greed Index, determine which sectors are trending, and, of course, examine the top crypto assets by market cap. If you click on the Key Metrics tab, you'll see a few more metrics, including the top 10 trending assets, as well as the top gainers and newly listed. As you can see from the screenshot, the newly listed crypto assets are worth keeping an eye on, as these are where you could make mind-melting gains. As an example, XAI's 24-hour price change was over 1,500% when we made this video. The price movement among larger cap coins is far more modest, but then again, they are far less volatile. So, it all comes down to your risk appetite. Right, let's move on. How do you actually buy crypto on Bybit? Well, the easiest way is to use Bybit's Convert feature. This allows you to instantly exchange one crypto asset for another, for example, BTC to XRP. It's quick and efficient and means there's no need to manually place orders in the spot market. Also, there are no fees for using Bybit Convert. The amount you see in the quote is the amount you'll receive. So, how do you convert your assets? Well, you simply select Trade on the navigation bar and then click on Convert. Then, on the Convert page, you first select the trading account you want the conversion to take place in. This can be your funding account, unified trading account, or inverse derivatives account. Once you've done that, select the asset and amount you want to trade out of and the asset you want to trade into, and follow the process to convert your assets. These conversions typically happen in an instant, and it's as easy as that. Now, in case you're curious, the conversion rates are determined by the best quotes offered by multiple market makers. This ensures users receive competitive rates. When you click on one of the cryptocurrencies, it will take you automatically to the Trading tab. This is where you can buy and sell cryptocurrencies using the funds on your account. For instance, here we have the BTC USDT tab. At the top, you have the current price. You'll notice this figure changing in real time. Also, you'll see the current price is listed in the Order Book tab. The prices in green are orders to buy. The prices in red are orders to sell. And the actual price is right between these. On the left, of course, is the chart. This is very versatile, particularly if you select the Trading View option. Above the chart, you can select the time range, anything from 1 minute to 1 month, as well as trading indicators. Now, beginners might want to stick with moving averages and Bollinger Bands, but there's a whole suite of different indicators for you to play around with. You can also change the display. Now, personally, I favour trusty candlestick patterns, but, well, whatever tickles your fancy. Now, if you want to place an order, go to the right side of the page. Choose Buy or Sell, then decide what type of order you want. A market trade is one where you buy immediately at the best available price. A limit order, on the other hand, is when you place an order at the amount you set. If the market reaches that level, then your trade is executed. For example, you might be hoping the price of BTC drops to, say, $41,000, and you put in a buy order for that price. If it does indeed drop to that level, your order will automatically be executed. Otherwise, the order will remain open. And any orders you've made will be listed below the chart under Current Orders. Now, if you're new to trading, you have to get familiar with the Take Profit Stop Loss feature. This allows you to set automatic rules for your trades in order to manage risks. For example, you can set a take profit order at a price where you'd be happy to earn a profit, and when the price hits this level, the sell order will be executed and your profit will be secured. A stop loss order, on the other hand, works the opposite way. It lets you choose a price where an automatic sell order is executed, preventing further loss. By using both of these orders, you can automate your trading strategy, making it easier to handle both potential profits and losses without needing to constantly monitor the market. Good for social life and sanity. And here's a pro tip. You can also use something called a trailing stop order. Now, this is basically a variant of the basic stop order where a predetermined trailing amount is set away from the current market price. The benefit of this is that your stop loss will automatically adjust up if the price continues to increase. However, if the price falls, it will act as a regular stop loss, executing the market order at the stop price. Now, beyond trailing stops, you can also set more advanced trades like conditional orders and OCO, or one cancels the other orders. I won't go into these in detail here because for beginners and even intermediate traders, you're more than covered with limit, market, and stop-loss take-profit trades. But, in a nutshell, conditional orders are when a trade is executed only after certain conditions are met. On the other hand, OCOs allow you to set up a pair of conditional orders simultaneously, and when one is executed, the other is automatically cancelled. These more advanced trades are not as complicated as they sound and allow you to integrate more advanced trading strategies. Right, now to a more controversial aspect of trading, leverage. Leverage trading, often referred to as margin trading, is like using a small amount of your own money to control a much larger position in the market. You put down a portion of the total value of your trade, known as the margin, which acts as a security deposit. The rest of the trade value is effectively borrowed from the broker, which is the leverage. This allows you to make larger trades than you could with just your own funds. This can be great if your trade goes well because it means you could make a lot more profit if the market moves in your favour. On the flip side, though, it is highly risky as it also magnifies your losses. So, unless you're an experienced trader, we strongly recommend against using leverage. Now, there's one more thing I want to talk about when it comes to the spot trading page, and that's the fees. You'll find a full list of trading fees by clicking on the Trading Guide, which is above the order book. Then click on Spot Trading Fees, and you'll see a full breakdown of those fees there. You can see that Bybit has VIP and Pro tier levels, and fees reduce the higher up you are on the tier list. So, the more you trade, the lower your fees will be. I'll also remind you that when you sign up using the Coin Bureau Deals page, you have 0 maker fees for the first 30 days. Anyways, at the entry level, Bybit's spot trading fees are comparable to or lower than other major exchanges, as you can see from this chart. OKX is slightly cheaper when it comes to spot trading maker fees, while others, including Huobi and Coinbase, are noticeably more expensive. Now, when it comes to derivative fees, Bybit performs well compared to other exchanges. It has among the lowest futures maker and taker fees around. And if you want a more comprehensive comparison of Bybit with other exchanges in terms of fees, etc., then you can view the numerous posts we have about that on the Coin Bureau website, linked to, of course, below. Now, speaking of derivatives, derivative trading is why most traders use Bybit. For the newcomers out there, I'll quickly explain what this is. So, crypto derivatives are financial contracts that derive their value from a cryptocurrency's price. Unlike buying cryptocurrencies directly, where you own the digital currency in question, derivatives let you trade based on the price movement of the cryptocurrency without actually owning it. So, for example, imagine you think the price of BTC will go up in the future. Instead of buying BTC itself, you could enter into a derivatives contract, like a futures contract, that allows you to buy BTC at today's price, but at a future date. If the price of BTC goes up as you predicted, you can make a profit by selling the contract for more than you paid. However, if the price goes down, you could face a loss. This way, you're betting on the price movement of BTC without having the actual BTC in your wallet. Right. If you want to trade derivatives, unsurprisingly, you'll want to head to the Derivatives tab. Here, you'll have to decide which crypto you'll want to trade. You can trade from a whole host of assets, but typically, people will trade using stablecoins like USDT or USDC. To trade, simply click on Derivatives and Derivatives Portal, then click on Trade Now, and you're in. Here, a box will pop up with an overview of derivatives trading on Bybit. This gives you a quick summary of what derivatives are, how to trade them, what the fees are on Bybit, and so on, with helpful links if you want to read more. In terms of trading, you can see that it's very similar to the spot trading screen. On the right, you can buy long or short. If you're unfamiliar, when a trader goes long, they're buying an asset with the expectation that its price will rise. This is a bullish strategy. If, on the other hand, you're bearish and think the price will drop, you'll want to buy short. When a trader goes short, they are selling an asset that they don't own and intend to buy it back at a lower price in the future. Make sense? Good. Now next, we need to talk about leverage again. When you're buying derivatives, the platform's default will be at 10x leverage, which should be more than enough for most traders. However, if you do want to adjust the leverage rate, click on the 10x tab and you'll be able to scale it up. However, I will reiterate that if you're not an experienced trader, go for 1x. In other words, no leverage at all. In fact, before trading derivatives with leverage, or before trading at all for that matter, we recommend you play around with the demo trading feature, which you can find at the bottom of the Derivatives tab. Here, you start off with 100k in fake USDT, which you can then trade. The demo trading function is great for newcomers learning how to trade and for more advanced traders who are keen on experimenting or sharpening their skills. Now, if you do choose to margin or leverage trade, you should be aware of the different types of margin modes that exist. They are cross-margin and isolated margin. In simple terms, think of isolated margin like putting each of your trades into its own separate bubble. In other words, the money you put down for one specific trade is kept separate from the rest of your account. The advantage to this is that if a trade doesn't go well and you lose money, it won't affect the money set aside for your other trades. Cross-margin, on the other hand, works the opposite way. It's like the money you put down as a security deposit is shared across all your trades. So, if one trade needs more money to stay open, it can borrow from the money set aside for your other trades. This method links all your trades together, making it a bit more flexible in managing risk, but also means that if one trade goes badly, it could affect the others. If you want to learn more about these types of trades, Bybit has a good blog post with clear examples of the different types of margin modes, which I'll link to below. Right then, let's move on to a very handy feature you can find on Bybit, and that is the order calculator. Now, the order calculator is designed to help traders make better informed decisions by calculating key trading parameters. When you're trading cryptocurrencies, you often need to figure out various details like potential profits or losses, the price you should aim for to make a profit, also called the target price, and the price at which your trade might be closed automatically to prevent further losses, also known as the liquidation price. The order calculator allows you to input information such as the amount of margin you're using, the leverage level, the price at which you plan to enter or exit a trade, and the quantity of the contract you're trading. With this information, the calculator does the maths for you. It helps you understand what might happen in different trading scenarios, making it easier to plan your trades and, of course, manage your risk. Obviously, if you were to do such complex calculations yourself, it would be very time-consuming, and the potential for error would be massive. That's why the calculator is such an important tool in the trader's toolbox, and is one I recommend you get familiar with. You can find this calculator in your derivatives trading screen on the right-hand side of the screen. It's the calculator symbol to the right of the leverage amount. When you click on that, a box will appear where you can input all your calculations, including your target price or percentage price change for both long and short positions. Right then, let's now assume that you've been trading for a while and have done quite well for yourself. You'll want to take some of your profits off the platform at this stage. Now, the process of withdrawing your money from Bybit is thankfully very straightforward. So, to do so, simply click on your profile, select Assets, then Funding Account. From here, you'll be able to select the assets you want to withdraw from by clicking on the Withdraw button. Then you see a screen where you can choose the asset you want to withdraw to. As you can see, the list is extensive. Then you input the withdrawal address. By selecting Add to the right of wallet address, you'll be directed to your address book. Here you can save multiple addresses for future use. So just click Add, then input all the required information, including the wallet address and chain type. It is very important to be certain that this is correct. As mentioned before, you should always double-check the address and send a small amount of crypto first to make sure the address is indeed correct. One thing to note here is that there is a fee for withdrawing money from Bybit. The exact amount depends on the chain type, and you can see the amount you'll be charged when you select the chain type for withdrawal. And one more thing, if you want to withdraw assets from your derivatives account, you'll need to first transfer the assets in your derivatives account to your spot trading account by clicking on Transfer. Right. With what we've covered so far, you have more than enough to trade spot and derivatives on Bybit. But there is so much more to the platform. So, from this part of the video onwards, we're going to talk about some of the other features that Bybit has to offer. Advanced traders will get more out of these features, but there is plenty for beginners too. So, first, Bybit's got a few trading bots that pretty much do the trading for you based on some smart strategies you can set up. For instance, they have a spot grid bot that makes little bits of profit from small price moves. It sets up a bunch of buy and sell orders at different prices, kind of like a grid, and works its magic within those limits. You can just set it and forget it, and it'll do its thing as long as prices stay within your range. Bybit also offers a dollar cost averaging or DCA bot, which is a great strategy for new investors or those who prefer a more passive approach to trading. Essentially, it spreads your investment out over time, putting in the same amount regularly, no matter what the price is doing. And Bybit also has what is termed the martingale bot. However, I would advise against using this one, as it automatically doubles your position size after every loss. As you can imagine, this can be incredibly risky, and I wouldn't use it unless you are 100% convinced in your underlying trading strategy. Right, let's move away from the bots and talk about Bybit's copy trading. This is an excellent feature that lets you mimic the moves of some of the best traders around, known as, quote, master traders. The way it works is pretty straightforward. You pick a master trader, set your copying preferences, and your trades automatically mirror theirs. If they make a move, your account does the same. Now, this is another great passive strategy, and it benefits both parties. As a follower, you get to copy the strategies of these seasoned traders. Meanwhile, the master traders themselves gain new followers and earn a slice of the profits you make. So, to start copy trading on Bybit, just click on Tools, then Copy Trading. Once you do that, you'll be directed to a dedicated page where you can explore all the top traders on Bybit, including those with the highest return on investment, or ROI, over the past week, as well as the top new talents, those who have earned the most through their followers, and so on. To follow a particular master trader, just select Copy and enter the required details, including the amount you want to invest in them, et voilà. Now, one more feature we'll touch on in this intro guide is something that involves AI. TradeGPT is Bybit's answer to ChatGPT, and it's focused on, surprise, surprise, trading. Everything you've always wanted to know about trading, you can ask the bot. For example, you can ask it about the cryptos that are likely to increase in the next hour and give reasons for this. You can get a 1-month breakdown of a particular token's price movements using technical analysis. You can get a breakdown of the main market-moving news over a certain time period. A bit like ChatGPT, though, I recommend you play around with it first and see how it can best help your trading strategy. Also, like ChatGPT, it should absolutely not be viewed as a fountain of truth. AI tools make mistakes, and you should always fact-check and do your due diligence before taking their word on anything. Right, well, we could go on and on, but that's probably about enough for a step-by-step review. So, to sum up then, Bybit is a fantastic trading platform, and there's no surprise it's one of the fastest-growing crypto exchanges out there. It has excellent UI and a whole host of features, and it's one of the favourites of team members here at the Coin Bureau. But it's important to once again stress that you have to have a proper trading and risk management strategy in place before trading on Bybit. As Warren Buffett would say, risk comes from not knowing what you are doing. And while Bybit's security is robust, I will repeat our general advice when it comes to having money on exchanges. Don't do it. It's just not worth the risk. Unless you're actively trading, you should keep your crypto in cold storage. Now, we have several guides and reviews out there of the best places to self-custody your crypto and the best hardware wallets on the market. Also, don't forget about that Bybit sign-up deal, which is again linked to in the description. Okay, well, that about wraps it up for our Bybit review, folks. So, if you want to learn even more, I'll leave a few links in the description below, including our longer review of Bybit on our website. Do let us know what you thought about this review in the comments below. Did we miss anything, or was there an aspect of the exchange you wanted us to cover in more detail? Or other exchanges you want us to cover in the future? Please do let us know. Again, if you are planning on creating a Bybit account, don't forget to use our referral link on the Coin Bureau website so you can avail yourself of the sign-up bonus and trading fee discounts. And if you found value in this content, a like and a subscribe would be much appreciated. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, this is Guy, signing off.